It's cold, dark, and raining, and it's time for the bonus episode of Artwood Artifacts. My black metal vest. Before I start, I want to say keep an eye on Mujmar web radio platforms, meaning Facebook and YouTube, because I'm gonna drop soon the last episode of Black Metal Temzra and everything around it, and my Instagram account. I'll be posting stuff. Also, as usual, my Mixcloud account, where I make mixtapes every 2 weeks. If you feel like it, and if you have the means, please consider donating to help me out. Not for the Slano channel, because it's getting closed very soon, but for my future projects, because I'm definitely not done with music. I will never be. My YouTube page is downstairs in the description box with everything, all the links necessary. It's important to say that personally I don't have a problem with bootlegs, as long as the product is of quality, and as long as I don't find the same design in an official page like the web store of the band or the Bandcamp or the label. I don't care about bootlegs. I will buy it, if I want that specific design, because it's exactly what I did here. I took specific designs, not just random patches. So sometimes I don't find them. They're sold out, and I keep waiting a month, 2 months, 3 months, and it doesn't get restocked in the official pages. So what are we gonna do? Just wait? No, I'm gonna buy it somewhere else. First of all, I'm still working on it. You see there's still blank spaces here and in the back. But pretty much what I did is traditional black metal in front and everything on the other side. And what I mean with that is traditional black metal meaning the second wave, and modern bands who follow that second wave. Obviously, Porzo, I think this is the last logo he used for his black metal albums, Belus, Volen, and Omskiptar or Omkipstar. I keep forgetting the name of the album. And that compilation we re-recording of whatever, From the Depths of Darkness or something like that. I'm not going to present the bands because they're very well known and it's very easy to find information online. Dark Throne, true Norwegian black metal. I love this one. It shows the spirit of the early days of the second wave of the Norwegian black metal scene. Same with Gorgoroth. This design is the artwork, the main artwork. Which album was that? I can't remember the name. There's Instinctus Bestialis, I think, and there's another one. Shit. Where the songs, there's the songs Rebirth and Prayer. Doesn't matter. It's one of my favorite Gorgoroth albums. And when Gal and King of Hell left, the two records Infernus released later, this one and Instinctus, I guess Bestialis, I can't remember again. Those are some of my favorite albums in the Gorgoroth discography, period. The songwriting of Infernus is just brilliant. Toke, a band that came a little bit later on than the rest of the bands, but it retained that same necro sound, but gave it a little bit more energy, I guess. Very violent and punky and speedy, Speedy Gonzales. They were going on since '93, I guess, under another name, Thule, with a bunch of members, and then they all quit except Hoist, and he changed the name to Toke. And I love this band. I love this band to death.
That's very good, Cousin Speedy. But you forgot the Tabasco sauce.
Mgwa, one of my favorite bands. Exercises in Futility is one of my favorite albums ever. What can I say? His lyrics are just simply put poetry. Not listen to the music, just read the lyrics as they're poetry, and that's basically how he writes his music. He wants the lyrics to be as high quality as the music. It's so subliminal. It's so Mgwa is perfect. It's amazing. The Heretics. This is actually not the band, but the latest album of Rotting Christ. One of my favorite albums by them. I'm not very familiar or a very big fan of the late 80s and 90s of Rotting Christ. I'm a pretty big fan of the 2000s, but I'm a huge fan of everything they dropped since 2010, which is, I guess, the album ILO, something like that. Rituals, this record here, Katado Daimonas, something like that. Yeah, all those albums are freaking amazing. And it's a band that didn't click immediately. It took me some time, Some friends kept pushing it down my throat, and I was like, it doesn't click, man. Why? When they released Rituals. Since then, I've been in love. Okay, time for the pins and stuff. Hand cross. It has personal meaning for me. I'm not gonna share it here. I bought it from Credo Quia Absurdum. I don't know if that's their motto or the artist's name. I bought it in Santa Maria Summerfest in Portugal. Life was okay. This is, it has a meaning for me. And this is, of course, the mighty Cthulhu. It can also symbolize the Kraken from The Lord of the Rings and Tolkien world, the Middle-earth, or Arda in general. There is a Kraken and there's, mysterious sea monsters. Just I don't know how we call it. Yeah, this thing that lights fire. All-seeing eye. Again, all those pins have personal meaning. Backside. I forgot to say that I also don't care about perfection, meaning everything has to be symmetrical or whatever. I don't care about that. I'm a black metal fan. I don't care about perfection in a technical way, but I do care about perfection when it comes to detail, authenticity, stuff like that. I guess we can call it a back patch. It's the Agarok one. It's the biggest one I have. I'm just gonna say that I'm a huge fan of. We can say the 10 first years of the band. Not so much Marrow of the Spirit and The Serpent and the Sphere. They're great albums. They're better than most music out there. But compared to The Mantle, Pale Folklore, Ashes Against Grain, the White EP, the Grey EP, the first EP, what is it called? Wind, the Pillar and something, and the first promo even, there's a difference in quality, in my opinion at least. And there's a lot of singles actually that a lot of people are not aware of. You can just check out the official Bandcamp page of Agalok, and you'll find a lot of singles that are not included anywhere, and they're mostly ambient or or collaborations with other people. Side projects of main characters and individuals in the black metal world. Von Graven, Fjelltronen, the one album project of Sigurd Von Graven, Satyr from Satyricon, and one of my favorite albums ever. Those years between, let's say, 91 and 96 is just perfect when it comes to the black metal scene in Norway. Not only the black metal albums, but everything around it, the side projects, the collaboration between the members. Ishan from Emperor played I think piano and keyboard and stuff in this album. Vadruna, one of my favorite bands ever again. Not metal, but very linked to metal, of course. Lindy Faye Hella, she does guest vocals all the time on just lately on the My Dying Bride record, Ghost of Orion, and in 2019 on the record by Kawir, the Hellenic black metal band. And of course Einar Selvik he drummed for 4 years in Gorgoroth. There was Gal with him, of course. Gal was in Gorgoroth, was in Treldom, Godseed, and now in Galsvirt. Actually no. Yeah, my cat keeps talking every time I start recording something, because he thinks I'm talking to him. When I'm not, I'm recording. And lastly, but not least, Summoning, another band that didn't click right away. When I was just discovering black metal and reading about it around 2010, something like that. Yeah, I knew this band, of course, and I heard the music and I didn't understood it right away. It took me 3 years. When did they release All Morning's Dawn? 2013, I think. I heard it, yeah, and I remember there was a show in Nasushif House that day. Mean Street and Vicious Vision, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, and it just opened the world for me, and I've been worshipping this band and everything on this black metal fest since then. Okay, thank you for watching.